I know I mentioned to you guys that I had bought an S14, and I feel like I need to mention it to you guys first. So someone came to me with a trade that they wanted to trade their car for my car, and as you guys remember, the S14 had nothing in it. It was basically a shell roller, just had like 6.0 parts, coilovers, and that's about it, and a 5-leg swap. But that's it. And someone came to me with a trade. Like, as you guys know, I already have a car that is basically bricked. I cannot move it since I blew up this motor not too long ago. All my stuff is basically ripped out. I think this one probably has a little bit more money in it. But let me just stop talking shit and just show you guys the car. I've been geeking over just this photo, but 1988 Civic hatchback. This car's a little special though, because it does have a bucket seat, as you guys can tell. It is an older year. I think this is the lightest year Civic that they've made. Full interior. It has some shifter, and then you can tell that, like, whoa, what's in this thing? Oh, there's a gauge right there. What's in this thing? It's on an R888. Okay. E20 block with B16 heads. It's actually on E85. It has cams, AM cam gears. This thing is built. All it needs is a few things. Like, I've already got it in here and started fixing some stuff, but it's actually leaking from a few places. But to me, I think this is a near done project. Somebody literally put some money in this, and for some reason, like, they had it running kind of bad. Like, this is an open vacuum leak, This is also an open vacuum leak, and that leads to your brake booster. And just needs a little bit of maintenance. Like, it is, you know, leaking and a little dirty there or whatever, but I think, I don't know. What do you guys think? Was it a good trade? Was it a bad trade? I think that this one probably got some more money in it. I'm not gonna lie. She's on nitrous. She has nitrous. That's the switch. That's the gauge. She is on nitrous. It's pretty insane. I've never had a car on nitrous. I've never sprayed nitrous. That's the valve right there. So, to say the least, it's a built car. She was basically built before it got into my hands. It was just neglected, you know, as these cars are. People just be driving the shit out of them, which I can tell. They're driving the shit out of this car. Driving it like shit though, but basically just driving the hell out of it till you know, something pops is what they usually do with these. But like, that's on basically a street slick. I don't know, this doesn't really matter to me, but it's a carbon fiber hood. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better with this setting. Back in action. My memory card ran out of space, which is super unfortunate, but she's on. That thing took me a minute. It took me such a long time to turn it on, I'm not gonna lie. I was here for like probably like 5 minutes, dude, just cranking it on, and it was just fighting me. But she's on. I wish you guys could smell it, but it smells like some E85. It has a huge exhaust leak. You see that little clamp right there? It has a fat exhaust leak. One of the O2 sensors are cut off, so that's probably why it doesn't want to start. But she's on. Oh, it smells amazing back here. Of course. Why wouldn't it? I'm contemplating whether to take it to the exhaust shop right now, or yeah, I might take it to the exhaust shop, and then I'm gonna order those 2 seals and maybe that axle. And this is gonna be a rig. This is gonna be a sick ass little whip. Gotta turn on the huge radiator. Got some electric fans. This thing got some good parts. AEM cam gears. It has camshafts. Got some good stuff. I had it running for like maybe 10 minutes, and there's a little puddle of oil right there. And I put my head in there, and then behind the filter, or where the filter is, right there, it's leaking. So I'm gonna go to Walmart real quick, grab a filter. New filter. Yeah, oil black. So I'm glad I'm actually doing this oil change. And I'm cleaning back where the filter sits, because for some reason, yeah, it was like leaking out of here. This is great lighting. So she's running, idling. I had to fix 2 little problems. The oil filter and the housing were loose, so I had to tighten those. Brand new oil, brand new filter. The drain bolt was also loose, had to tighten that. And I need to order a shift rod linkage or shift rod seal, something like that. And then I don't think she'll be leaking anymore. So update on this little Civic. Yesterday I did the timing belt pulley, and the water pump and the thermostat. Replaced that also sensor. I gotta replace maybe that coolant temperature sensor. The shocks are new all the way around. But you see, cha-ching. So I got 2 control arms in the rear and 1 in the front. Look at that. Brand new inner and outer tie rods. So she runs pretty cool. Today is a little bit of an easier install, just doing these front shocks. I also had bought all these parts for my truck. Little control arms, front control arms, sway wire links, spark plugs, fuel pump, distributor, all for my beautiful truck. Super easy install. Basically trash. New ones. So as for my truck, she has now got, ooh, where are they at? Shocks. Look at that. Ching. A lot of you guys are aware that my other car blew up on the dyno, so I had to get myself a little birthday present. Another 240 SX. This one though, super clean. I've never ever seen an engine bay this clean. Still has the cover, still has this for emissions. It has AC. This thing is absolutely stock. Besides the front end, I know you guys noticed the front end, it's the Silvia front end. Completely stock. Obviously. And it is a coupe. It already got a big ass exhaust, but what I gotta work on today is suspension. Doesn't really drive all that well. This hub is very damaged. If you guys have ever seen a 240 engine bay, this thing has everything. Everything. I've never seen one this clean. This thing even, man, the AC compressor's there, you know? This cap is never there. All these brackets are never here. This is cruise control, crazy. This thing is an absolute gem. So we're gonna wrap up this video. I know you guys can tell, but I just clear coated the hood. I need to do suspension. Pretty sure you guys have seen videos of like little Civics going against like McLarens and stuff like that. Yeah, that's different because like those Civics are, you know, very heavily modified and stuff like that. But just in that scenario, you can get a car that's basically a fraction of the value that is that other car. The McLaren's at least a $200,000 car, and the Civic smokes that guy or beats him. Or let's say it was only by a fender, he beat that car. Somebody that wasted $200,000 on a car gets absolutely obliterated by a cheap Civic. I've always dreamed of doing that. So that is what this car is for, and that is the purpose that this car is going to serve. So just some things to think about. Good trade, bad trade, and would you guys rather see me race this car, build this car, or build the Silvia that's over there? So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was all over the place, but next video will be a little bit more organized and just try to bang them out for you guys. So later, see you guys in the next one.